globalization, the global economy, or the hyper, just more hyper about it, is nothing real about it. It is a myth. It's just a belief that is used to justify it's happening. Yeah? And later they say, okay, once they justify, because it's happening anyway, you can't protest against it, it's going to happen. It is inevitable. So just accept it. Yeah, and once people accept it, okay, this thing will benefit dominant class or capitalist class. Okay, they argue there is international economy, but international economy is not global economy. Yeah. Global economy has to be economy that is regulated by autonomous, supra, above, and beyond nation state. There must be an organ that regulates economy beyond nation state. Do we have that? Another way to call it is this. Last week I let you watch the DVD. Mrs. Crossman talked about transnational process. Yeah? Transnational is not multinational. Yeah? Transnational doesn't have nation-based actors. Yeah? If it doesn't have nation-based actors, you may want to write that down. No nation-based actors. Only then it is transnational. It is globalized economy. Globalized economy is a myth. We don't have transnational process. We don't have companies without national base. Okay, what is transnational? Transnational, according to these ideas, is when you have companies that operate in many countries. For example, you have production done in Thailand, you have accounting done in Japan, you have R&D in America, you have these elements everywhere. But no country can claim they are the main one. That is transnational. Yeah, according to this idea. According to the skeptic idea. Not according to everybody, you know. Because one student came and told me, I Googled, you know. And why people say that's not transnational, I Googled there are a lot of transnational companies. Yeah, I mean a lot of sociologists think there are transnational companies, but the skeptics say these are not transnational. Yeah, it is just a debate. Yeah, against those people who talk about transnational loosely, they say, no, you guys got it wrong. Globalized economy is a myth. Why is it a myth? You guys don't know. You guys don't know what definition of globalization is. Yeah? Lack clear definition of what is global, what is international. 2, they use wrong data. Yeah? Selective use of economic data to justify. Yeah? Or there is movement of trade, there is wrong data use. If they use the right data, especially if they trace back history, they will say there's no globalization. Because connection among countries happened long, long time ago and more than now. Yeah? So they take on historical perspective. You say you want to know globalization, you have to look back at history. Okay? International business, this one is another chapter, chapter 6, yeah? I move it here. Because I want you to get Hirsch and Thompson all in today, yeah? Rather than split them into different chapters. Okay. On this page, the whole thing here says, whatever you think in terms of global economy, is nothing new. That's why they are skeptical. It's nothing new. It happened long ago. And last time, it happened more frequently. For example, international business happened since colonial time. Yeah, this thing happened long time ago. TNC, MNCs. Yeah, just now I mentioned that TNCs no national features. Yeah. Okay, this was self-explanatory. Most companies have national headquarters and national culture. And whatever you generate outside, the surplus that you create outside, imported back, remitted back into your country. So the surplus created elsewhere in the world, bring back to Japan, to USA, to Europe. Yeah. So that's still national based, and all profits still national based profit. So wealth is not being distributed evenly among these countries that MNCs or CNCs operate. What else? If you look at most international business, we don't have the CNC's model yet. And CNC's model, just now I told you, is about different countries creating different things, but no one can claim to be the dominant one. Yeah? That is the real CNCs. And Hirsch and Thompson say, no, we haven't reached that yet. We don't have. We still have Japanese company, US company, European company. Okay. Another problem is the block, trading blocks. Okay, trade is constrained within 3 regional blocks. The EU, Asia Pacific, APEC, Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, North America Trade Agreement. These are global triad, 3 different blocks. Regional block makes trade less globalized. Cross out this. Regional block makes trade less globalized. Take away this thing. You have to help me if my English or anything, if my English go wrong. Okay, regional block makes trade less globalized. You see, there's always a belief that if you have blocks, you have EU, huge block, include almost all countries. All countries, I think, not all, almost all countries in Europe. Then you have countries like Spain, Italy, in the south, agriculture. Yeah. And you have North Europe, like England, France, Germany, high-tech. They don't need anyone. They're self-sufficient within their block. Yeah. Southeast Asia, another block, another regional block, ASEAN. Yeah. Well, we are a little too small to be self-sufficient because we have mostly agricultural countries. Yeah, we don't have high-tech. Besides Singapore, perhaps. But Singapore also not very high-tech yet. Yeah. But in the future, if one day we could create another block called Asian block that could include China, Japan, India, yeah? And if these countries in the future they would achieve real, economic development, and they would probably be leader of technology, then you can have EU, European Union bloc, Asian bloc. We don't need them. They don't need us. Yeah? That is when globalization will establish. So, regional blocks make trading or exchange among these blocks more difficult. Yeah. So, that's the idea of Hirsch and Thompson. Now he said, if you continue looking, look at the trade. Yeah? For example, trade. Last time before World War I was even better. International trade always fluctuating. Yeah. Last time, long time ago, 3.4%, less than 1%, 9%, 3.6%. We don't know what's going to happen. So you have to look at history. Then you know that globalization is not a linear process. It's not an extrapolation of something that starts and then getting more and more. It's very cyclical. If you see it today, you may not see it tomorrow. You may not see it in the future. For direct investment, still concentrate these countries. Migration, last time more, now less. Now there are more restrictions. Yeah. I just got back from KL yesterday because I went there trying to get a maid because my mother-in-law's maid ran away. So I need to try to look for a new maid, look after my dog, my mother-in-law, and my dog. Actually, my dog and my mother-in-law. I think my dog is her more. And I said, okay, I can get one from Myanmar very easily. No, cannot. Government restriction. You can't have Myanmar maid in Malaysia. For example. See, migration is now being discouraged. Just look at Singapore, yeah? Yeah? To bring, say, foreign workers into Singapore, or a lot of restriction, quota, foreign worker lady, yeah? And what nationality? Yeah? For example, in construction sector, they say, okay, they want someone from traditional source, for example, those Chinese, yeah? They want Chinese. They don't want all those other like race that, they're afraid that if you have those other races that don't exist yet, probably we're having another like little India kind of incident because they are not integrated. So a lot of policies that discourage this. So according to Hershey Thompson, migration now is not very much, because of all these policies. Okay. What about government? Government wither away? No. Government is very strong. Yeah, so this is the argument against the hyper-growth. Hyper-growth, like Omae say, government wither away. This one say not true. Government remains strong. They regulate the economy. They behind all the policies. They control the military. Okay, that is Hershey Thompson.